I'm Chris Randall of Audio Damage, and here at your Superbooth 18 for the third year in a row, and we're showing Quanta, which is our new granular synth. I tend to end every sentence with a question, and that's pretty cool. We got it's got a drag and drop sample loader, or you can just use the normal loady thingy, and it'll take wave, AIFF, MP3, OGG, and FLAC up to we haven't got a final number yet, but I'm thinking about 6 to 7 minutes. It also has a sidechain oscillator for sub that can feed right into the grain engine. As a grain engine, we tried to make it. It's not very sneaky. It's a fairly standard. We just tried to make it good rather than fancy and have every feature under the sun, so that people that are new to granular can use it without having to figure out 6,000 settings. Every of the main grain values has a randomization knob attached to it, and it has 4 99-step envelope generators, or they're really breakpoint generators. You can add steps whenever you need. They have tempo sync, so if you can see the value down there is in tempo. They have forward looping and ping pong looping, and then it has 2 of our flexible LFOs, which are arbitrary waveform LFO. With these 3 knobs, you can make pretty much any shape. We're gonna probably put preset buttons right here for triangle, sine, ramp, but even so, they're fairly easy to get. Tempo synced and re-triggered, and then there's a mod matrix. All you do is you just touch a knob, and it scrolls right to the appropriate thing. You can assign your 4 frequency or your 4 envelope generators, your 2 LFOs. And then all the MIDI input, which this is a full MPE capable synth, so the MIDI is no velocity aftertouch, which is either channel pressure or poly pressure. Since it's MPE, it'll take both, and it'll know what to do with it depending on how you send it. Pitch bend, and you can override some of the settings because different MPE controllers have different ways of dealing with pitch bend and whatnot. CC1, CC74, and trigger rand, which is we kind of lifted that a little bit from Massive. I always like the trigger rand feature in Massive, so it's a little homage to it in here. So every time you press a note, you get a new random value, and that's really nice for adding very subtle randomization to when you're playing. And 2 multi-mode filters. I'm sorry. And other than that, it's a pretty standard synth. The iOS version is identical, except it's only 6 voices instead of 10. Otherwise, it's the same in every way. They share the presets. We'll have presets from Richard Devine, Robert Rich, Marcus Fisher, myself, Simon Claudius, our preset guy here at Audio Damage, and there you go. Probably be about 6 weeks, I would say. Maybe 8, maybe 4. And we haven't set a final price yet, but it'll be between $50 and $100. Probably around $79, was that 73 euro? And as is usual, all our iOS apps are the same price with a 0 taken off. So if this is $79, this will be $7.99. And there you have it.